Here's what I teach my son. Because I'm not going to teach you something that I didn't teach my son, right? If I believe in all of this stuff, I want to save him 20, 30 wasted years that I wasted. And that's because I was just stupid. How many of you are all stupid at some point in time? Yes? I want you guys to start looking for problems and pain. When you find problems and pain in life, now ask the question, how do I solve that problem and pain? And you'll become very rich. Learn to ask people questions. Tell me more about your situation. Tell me more. How many of you are salespeople? If you're salespeople and you go into a home and you're selling whatever you're selling, Tupperware, insurance, you're selling cars, you're selling whatever, isn't it a good idea to ask people what it is they want? Right? What is your major, or what it is you're looking to benefit from this program? How could this a program help you? How could I help you? And then you just give them what they ask for? It doesn't make life simpler. So pain is a very necessary part, but if you ever looked at it, how are doctors rich? You have a pain, you have a problem, and they fix it. Isn't that true? What does a lawyer live on? Pain. Divorce pain. You guys with me? They live on all types of pain. Bankruptcy pain. They look at people having they want to buy their dream house, but they need a lawyer to look over the documentation. That's a pain because these people are qualified to look after it themselves. So you go to law school, you become a lawyer, and now you look for that pain because they live on pain. Judges live on pain. You guys with me? Everyone, Starbucks, living on your pain. You need to get up in the morning to get going so they feed you whatever you need to get. Everybody, I see them drinking Red Bull, killing themselves, but they have a pain. And Red Bull feeding off it. You don't have to be right or moral pain as long as you satisfy the needs of people. Right? What do cigarettes do? Kill you. But people love killing themselves. So they give them a slow pain. They solve that situation. There's nothing wrong with that. They're making millions off your pain. And I have nothing against it. You can't be tied in emotionally to all these pains because then you will have a very sad life. So don't buy into the pain, look for ways to solve the pain. Because while one creates pain, the cigarette company, is the patch company getting you off the habit, right? Is that a new business concept? Hello? Sure there is. So there's always opportunity in pain. Think of the solutions that will solve problems and pain. And if you're not able to implement it, get yourself a mastermind alliance and have people help you solve the problem. It might be an engineering pain. You need an engineer on site. You don't understand it, but you have an idea. So get an engineer and let them help you solve it. Does that make sense? Might be a computer solution issue that you need. Get an IT guy to help. You see what I'm saying? But you have to understand, you need alliances. You cannot do things and succeed in life by yourself. You need the help of other people. Everyone is trying to do it by themselves, and that's a problem. You need teams of people working with you to succeed in life. You cannot do everything on your own. Okay? Okay. Find problems first and solutions. 85% of Americans would love to have this great idea and sell it on TV. And they're looking for solutions. But what is the point of coming up with a solution and there's nobody there with that pain to buy it? You have this great idea. So what you have to first have is the problems. All great inventors see a problem, or you know what, this thing is always that. If I could get something to give us some light, people could use that. See it? Pain, problem first, then we find a solution next. You get me on that? Facebook, people couldn't connect, but people love sharing pictures there. When you walk up to somebody, hey, look at my pictures before. Now there's a place you could connect. You could connect with people you don't even speak to on a daily basis, but you can be interactive in their life and be part of their life because people are social beings. They want to belong to a community, to a church, to you. When you get a job, are you going to stay at a job if everyone, no one talks to you? You're going to be there for a couple of business until you find something else that you try to fit into. We social beings, we try to fit in. Why we are social beings? It's because we all belong to each other. We are part of each other. Even though we're stupid enough to hurt each other, but those are the ignorant people. We're not like that in this room. We understand that networking is the way of the future. How we live today and how we communicate is a lot different than how we did it 20, 30 years ago. And if you hold on to your privacy, here's what happens. You actually build a wall around you. It makes you harder to do business and communicate. In order to connect with people, you have to first expose yourself to people. Does that make sense to you? And that's why Facebook is such a powerful, powerful company. Okay? Google, powerful company. Why? You need to find answers. Pain. They give you an instant fix for your pain. You don't know something? Go YouTube it. And there's videos made by people that make something, how to do this. And you just Google it, you see. And they have video presentation. By not millionaires or billionaires or experts in the field. Little mom and dad making videos at home, personal video. This is how you make my pasta, my favorite mom's pasta. And they share it for free. And all of this information is accessible to you if you're just willing to learn. Isn't that true? How many of you could have a question? Ask Google. They don't know the answer, they'll come and call me. You guys heard that, right? Then do that. Go to Google, ask it. And why is this such a great service? Because you would rather ask Google and go talk to an expert in the field and find it. That's all. But be careful what you read on Google. Because not experts actually talking to you some of the times, right? And sometimes it's your same family member writing that edition of whatever you're reading in. So be very careful with what you're reading. Okay. A source could be an idea, opportunity, asset, or purpose. Any asset. Strengths and abilities are assets. Money is an asset. What is more important than money? Time is an asset. So you don't have to have money. You could have time to invest. See, people think I need to have money to start a business. No, you don't need money to start a business. You can have all the money in the world, but don't have the time. And then, how are you going to start that business? Right? So you need time. Time is an asset, and the ability to pay attention is your biggest asset, because your ability to pay attention is even more important than time and money. If you have time, and you came here for 6 hours to sit down, and you weren't paying attention, wasted time. Isn't that right? But if you paid attention, woo, you just converted your time into a valuable asset. You took the best notes, you wanted to go home and implement it. So the ability to pay attention converts time into effective, useful resource. Powerful stuff. And they're going to teach you that in no friggin' book, because I wrote that one. See, I'll actually be honest and tell you what I wrote and not wrote, so you can discern the differences. Time is good, money is good, but the ability to pay attention is even more important than the time. Do you have a purpose? If you don't have one will be given to you automatically by society. If you do not have a purpose, your job, your boss, your employer, you're going to work 9 to 5, he'll give you one. He'll give you an agenda for the day. Because you don't have your own agenda. You guys with me? You don't have a purpose to go to work and pay your mortgage? The bank will give you a purpose real quick at the end of the month. Get your butt to work. Are you guys with me on that? If you do not have a purpose, and the kids in the room get a purpose in life, or somebody else is going to give you one, and then you ain't going to be living your life, you're going to be living their life. The beauty of the business is we hire you, not for us, for you. We give opportunity. So get in the opportunity business where people can train you, develop you, so you become self-employed and you live your life purpose. Isn't that pretty cool? So, if you don't have a purpose, one will be given to you by society itself. It's just the way it is. So you could feel used to know for a couple of days, but let me tell you something. Pretty soon or later, you're going to have a purpose. Okay?